Who knew? Who doesn't like to stream? We like to. That was our plan all along, to stream. Now, we never had any intentions of streaming earlier. That's why that is not what happened prior to making of this video that we're now talking about right now. That has the incorrect thumbnail, that now has the correct thumbnail, and is now even monetized. Okay, perfect. Prior to making of. Oh, that's my voice. We don't like that. Boom.
I do like that.
That's you're freaky, Berk. What can I say?
What happened, lol?
I stubbed my toe. Don't worry about it. It's all good in the hood, is what they say. It's a. I don't know. you know. It's, you jump once, you jump twice. It's, yeah. I didn't like that
I
stream.
think him worrying a little bit.
I just didn't like that stream. Me and that stream go way back, and at some point I was like, I had it with you, fuck you. So that stream is now gone. It's no longer part of our collective reality.
Was that because you got roasted by before?
Yeah, that's why. I didn't want that recorded to the world. Thank you for pointing that out, Justina. God damn it. Anyway. How's everyone doing?
Privet Cito Taco Vrema Nispis.
Uh-oh, we got a person with a different language pattern. Let's find out where he's from. He seems to be in Team Russia. Cool. Hello. Do we have anyone Russian who can help? Maybe Nick is lurking right now. He's like secretly listening but not saying hi. And he can chime in and be like, Duck, I said fuck you. That's just a bunch of letters. That's cool. Hello. Is there any Russians on the stream who can Russian that real quick?
Neplahoj Eskiz.
Cool. Am I gonna spend some energy on translating and telling him not to do that? But maybe, okay, here's a chance to gain some points, guys. You get 5 points if you go to Google Translate and translate, hey dude, can you please not talk Russian, it fucks up the speech chest. If you keep doing that, you'll get banned. Can someone say that to that guy? And then we'll see if he...
Don't worry, I am fluent in 11 languages.
Yeah.
Hey guy, if you continue to speak Russian,
No, you have to translate it. There's something wrong with
Android.
Great. Is
Sarp dedi ki eğer bu şekilde konuşmaya devam edersen banlanacaksın.
Thank you, Berk.
I translated it.
Yeah, you did. No, you fully did, and I see my mistakes. I trusting you is but I fucked up. Retro Arcade. Let's listen to Retro Arcade. Mental health. You guys want to listen to mental health? Nashville Pulse. Alright, anyway. So we still don't speak Russian. I paused the thing by mistake.
Pee cuckoo.
Is that what he said? Hey Diego. Why doesn't
Hi Sarp. How is going?
It's going good. We're stabbing things. I burned
Hi,
my gums big time. It really hurts. As I'm talking, I keep resting. It's Why you being a dick? It hurts. Fuck you. It really hurts.
Hide I go.
I'm really dying to find out what that guy said. It might be like, hey
AZNI
man,
tolko imnani ponravelos
Stop.
kogda on
Stop.
Oskazor Slavka Porka.
fucking Slavka Pupka, stop.
You don't have to curse that hard, man. Just
We don't know if it's a curse, Slavka Pupka. Also, does Pupka mean anything in
I
Polish?
already told you what he said.
Oh yeah.
I have to do my thing.
All those letters just said means that is it for Android really?
Why do you assume that I speak Russian?
Because Pupka sounds very Polish to me. What does Pupka mean in Poland?
Hi Diego, mi amore.
LMAOJ.
It's Jay's mi amore.
Yeah, that too.
Why are you getting all riled up?
Wow.
VSML's pork nar Android. Tai imis vividu tu iga.
Diego only mi amigo, but I guess it's for Jay is mi amore. That's cool.
good, good.
Better I just translate it for you.
Niet.
Kurwa.
Suka bilyat. Efendime söyleyeyim. Other things. İşte vodka, Putin.
He didn't even say it back, how rude. Da. Hold on, let me cook.
They can't be just
Start mute the voice real quick.
okay. Real quick. I had a timer on that one. I did it though. I think it was within the time limit that I was able to pull that off. Oh no, I've just been coloring her boobs and not anything else. That wasn't even on purpose. I just never thought to color anything but her boobs. I'm sure that will not come to bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
Yes. So can I show the Spider-Man thing back?
Of course.
No, I'm trying to show it to you. I hear your button clicks. Tell me when you can
Oh.
watch it.
I'm watching it now.
Okay? Are you? Let me share it. Screen share, screens, no applications, because I have to open the video because I know where the video is. Back is not waiting at all because everything is already set up for him to watch right now, with no time to take breaks because it's all ready to go as we speak.
Anyway, Sarp, that was all the time I had.
Yeah, fuck you. I think this is the video. I re-recorded new audio and everything for it. Actually, let me just do it on Clip Studio. Oh no, actually, it's not good on Clip Studio. Alright, watch this. Ready?
Let's see. Yes.
Terror, destruction, robots flying around, Brooklyn Bridge is on fire, Avengers are fighting some Ultron stuff, and Spider-Man's like, boom, baby, let's go. This is my thing. I'm so getting in there. But then he remembers that the Cap said, like, don't just jump in, like, look to see where you're needed the most. Then
Is
he
it
looks
just
and
one
sees
frame?
Cap alone trying to
Oh,
reach
okay.
to this like control center thing by himself, and then he looks the other way and there's like a gigantic robot being fought by like the coolest Avengers ever, and he's like, oh god, like that's not what I needed the most. Then he ends up going to help Cap, and he like swings next to Cap and it's like, hey Cap, and then they start like clearing the bridge together, like Spider-Man's clearing the bridge for Captain America so he can get to the control center, and they're dashing and clashing, and then he's doing all the cool Spider-Man things that you can imagine to That's the first half of it.
Dude, I wanted to listen to more. That was
The-
actually getting good.
I've recorded the whole episode, and the end actually gets quite crazy, and it's getting a lot more funny too. But yeah,
Okay. That was actually I was invested in that story, man.
cool,
I was actually invested in that. That was awesome.
cool. It's
Yeah, that was awesome, man. I was so into it.
sweet.
Yeah.
I'm happy you guys both
Yeah.
liked it.
No,
Perfect.
I agree with you, Burke. I was also kind of invested. I was like, oh shit, what's coming next, Spider-Man? Oh,
It's gonna be nice. I have to like these parts. The beginning parts are gonna be like the mostly funny bits, starting with like destruction and all that, and then I have to do this part where like there's like a flashback with Captain America or something like that, where it's telling him to
What
not
are the
just
robots, by the way?
just
Are they
Ultron
different?
robots, just a bunch of Ultron robots.
Ultron robots. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
yeah.
unnamed.
Like-
Insert unnamed Ultron robot here. And I did this just to remember. This is not how I'm gonna animate this, but I'm gonna do like a bit of a crazy camera tracking him while he webs two guys' heads together, and then use that to do like a looping swing, and then it's gonna make the guys' heads like clash into each other.
Ooh, okay.
And
I
then
like that. I
the-
like the perspective Spider-Man's are. I'm sorry.
that's the clashing one. It says like dashing and clashing.
I have a question,
Like
sir.
the dashing and
This
clashing.
is
and-
purely my uneducated mind trying to find some faster way of doing this. Would
Okay.
you say if you just blocked it in 3D with random stuff and then
Hmm
2D drove not over it, but would have a better idea of what was happening, would that be better, faster in any way?
So this is what I used to do with like Blender and stuff, and
Wait, let me reopen your stream just a second.
no, I'm not saying this. I'm not showing anything. But
Oh, okay.
you know, I used to do that with 3D, putting 3D stuff like in the other Spider-Man thing. I put the 3D stuff in the background and all that. But I realized that still takes more time. It will definitely look better, and I think at the end it should be like that. But I'm kind of like sketching the idea, and I can change it so fast. I'm syncing to the audio, and I'm thinking like it would be a frame like this. This is where Spider-Man would come in, and then I don't like it, and I erase it, and I try another one, and I don't like I erase it, try another one.
Yeah, so
With,
much faster.
with 3D, I have to do the whole camera, finish it, and then put it in Clip Studio, and then start drawing over it. And if it's wrong, it's too much work to go back and change the camera. The perfect
So
solution
what
is
you're
Blender,
saying
but I can't. The camera is so fucking annoying in Blender that. Yeah.
Dude, I opened up Blender. I just wanted to make a card block, like a just square
Mm-hmm.
with a little bit of thickness. I did that, and I couldn't fucking center the camera to that object, and I was like,
It's
it took a
dot.
while. I looked at every option.
It's just
there is,
pressing
and I
dot.
just couldn't- I just, dude, listen to me. I have no experience with 3D software, and I was like, okay, you know what? I was too ambitious. I'm gonna give up, and I gave up.
Wow. I mean, at least you didn't waste time back. Can you imagine like giving a few years of your life into that and then going like, you know what? Fuck this.
Like 10 years later. Okay, fuck this shit. Oh man.
I would actually start. I know you have very, very little time, but I would like to make that animation that I have in mind with you on a stream for like 2 to 3 hours of like education stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can do
If
that.
you have time ever, that would be great. Okay, I'll probably prepare everything and just give it to them to you, and I'll be following your instructions and everything at the same time, so you can,
Sorry, back. I just got like an amazing note. Man, I've seen your Spider-Man animations for Marvel. Can you make them more physical and realistic in the next movie? The spider in the
Oh, yeah.
MCU swings are too cartoonish and his movements are too hypertrophied. Right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna run out real quick, guys, and have a little chat with Kevin Feige. I'm just gonna be like, fucking, what are you doing? Stop! What the fuck? Like, don't you know Kevin Feige? I like Spider-Man. How? Do you know that spectacular on fucking YouTube? Just you know what he said to me? That's what I'm gonna be doing. It's
Oh my gosh.
genius. It's
Was it like a? Was that like a legit email you got? From
no, it's just it's on the chat. It's on the chat right now.
Legit.
Yeah, it's honestly there's like
It's not a
some
YouTube comment. Somebody said it on
no on the
stream.
chat. The person is live right now. He's the guy who keeps talking in Russian. It's yeah, it's.
Oh my God.
I feel like at some
You know
of
what, guys?
when
You know
like
what?
people
Let's
talk.
see-
Sorry, go on.
Let's just say to him in a most nice way that you just get better at animating and get where Sarp is, and maybe you can try. You know,
Ooh,
you don't
nice.
like it?
Wait, I have an idea. Hold on.
I like that. Get a level.
Spectacular. I'm doing this for you. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I gotta mute for a second. Hey yeah, Kevin Feige. Yeah, more like hypertroited, like less hypertroited and less cartoonish. Yeah. Yeah, that part no. Yeah, that part hypertroited. The other not cool. Right. So just let him know. Let's let him know. Translate. English to Russian. Hey, spectacular. I just had a real quick chat with all of the Disney in the world. And they are on board, man. We are doing it just because you mentioned it. Now that we have someone on the team with your vision, it's coming to your screens next time we see Spider-Man. You did it. Boom. Perfect. Yeah, I hope. Oh, I can even say it. Ej potrasa sojuszle, ja tylko czytu ochen, bajstro pupsisha. Okay, alright, fine. Oh, he's a cool guy. He's joining in on the fun. But yeah, no, I don't know if we can. Oh, he was saying nice things about me in Russian. Oh, that's cool. I didn't mean to be rude. It's just funny.
You stepped on a damara bastın işte.
Yeah, because I do have opinions like that, spectacular, and sometimes I voice them, and then that's the end of that. It's
He just talks to the wall. And,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I just say about like I was telling on the stream while I was working on Frame Store in Far From Home. There was that one shot where Spider-Man should have had like his spider sense activates, and I had animated it, but they made me take it out because no one had thought of that and it wasn't in the brief. So that I couldn't even put it in. So yeah, what you're asking. Although I don't really agree with what you're saying, I don't think he's cartoonish really in Spider-Verse movies. I think in the Spider-Man in MCU in Spider-Verse, of course, is cartoonish. But I think what you're reacting more that is Amazing Spider-Man 2 was a lot different than what you see in MCU, and you probably like that version better, and that's why you might be
Can I
thinking
just
like
add
this is
something to
cartoonish.
it?
Well, you can, but then what? No one's gonna listen to it back. That's how it works, as we just
Also,
established.
I feel like the rushed animations on most of the Marvel movies, excluding like what I mean by not rushed is Guardians of the Galaxy, Civil War, Spider-Man, etc. Like I think those movies had a vision and they just went. They had time. They animated. They had time to animate everything. I know. From you, Sarp, that I think
I don't know
They're,
anything
like-
about Civil War. In Guardians, when I worked in Guardians, Civil War, I don't think Framestore worked on Civil War at all. But in Guardians, whenever James Gunn is involved, it's super solid.
Yeah, like in those movies, the animations are always like top notch. They are awesome. Everything is awesome. But then, if something goes wrong, that they change stuff, like they don't give animators enough time. Animations become floaty, renders become less good, and stuff happens. And I think those are the things that people notice the most, and they don't notice any good animation because you are not supposed to notice it.
Yeah. Yeah, you only notice the bad things because if it's good,
Yeah,
it's unnoticeable. It's just,
yeah.
it's like that thing in, what was that show? In Westworld. If it's good animation, you just go like, that looks like nothing to me. It's just,
Yeah, yeah.
your mind just like erases it because it looks so accurate. You're just like, yeah, that's normal, moving on. And only if it's bad, you go like, that looks like shit. But no one really
Yeah, and
appreciates when it's
Marvel
good.
has been having such a hard time lately with everything, and everything they do feels rushed, and just you notice so many things.
Yeah, also, like, I really believe that there's so many people online who, like, they follow these things and they hear somewhere, oh, Marvel's animation is bad now, and they're like, oh, it fucking sucks. It's like everything they watch is like, oh, this is a piece of shit. Did you guys know that's a piece of shit now? And it's just a person who has like zero knowledge about anything. It's just like jumping onto the bandwagon. The same thing happens with games and stuff. Again, I'm not talking about you, Spectacular. Just I get what you're saying. There are so many things that I would want to be able to do in those movies, but the other part of it is, which I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about it actually, but um, in the movies that I worked in frame store, sometimes we had really cool ideas. It's just, oh man, I don't even know if I'm. They,
No, don't say it. If you
yeah,
think
I'm
that
not
it's not
sure.
awesome,
Yes,
just
I
don't say it.
just,
It's not worth it.
I think I'm actually not allowed to say anything bad ever. Uh,
Yeah, don't say it.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
it was
if you
great.
don't say it.
Everything was great.
So good.
But I said that was the most Turkish reading ever. It's nice though that the people think that I have some sort of a say in what goes on in Marvel. I
I
don't.
guess even if you don't have a say, you have experience and um, things that you can talk about like this.
Yeah, I mean there is some stuff in MCU the way it is because of me, which is nice feeling. Like that Spider-Man falling down shot had to change completely, and I redid the whole thing. And I had like, that's one of the shots that I had probably the most control ever, because it was such a hurry. Uh, but yeah, then I'm really happy with that one. Although my original pitch was different, but still, it's cool. And in Guardians, there's some stuff with rockets.
Guardians Leviosa? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Guardians Leviosa. What the fuck is that? That's in Guardians of the Galaxy. It is all thanks to me that when Rocket's lying on the floor and doing absolutely nothing at all, I made the decision of like which one of his fingers would be on top and which one of the fingers would be on the below. So, when you watch that movie, you can really tell it wouldn't be the same without me, because you know, just you gotta get the right toe under the right middle thing, and that's how you do it. But yeah,
It is frustrating to get to where you are and
it's
still
because
get.
there's a changing process.
That
The
changes everything, sir.
does. Thank you, Diego. The thing is, it wasn't like this. Visual effects wasn't like this, and the industry and the structure isn't built for it to be like this. And suddenly, there's a huge change in the visual effects world with all these like superhero movies and everything being able to use CGI. Back in the old days, making CGI was so expensive, and it was first expensive because movies were not making this much money, and it was also expensive because there wasn't a lot of people who can do it, and so they had to very like concretely plan a lot of stuff, and they had to plan it with the people who would eventually do like the CG stuff on it. And when it comes to like animating stuff, everybody was like, man, I don't know what the fuck, how you do what you do, you just do you, because there wasn't even anyone to go to look for, to like ask, I mean, there was like Disney animators and stuff like that, but like when they were doing stuff like Jurassic Park, they left so much to ILM to figure out. It's not like that now.
Yeah.
It's
Iron Man 1, man. Iron Man 1 was like that too.
I don't know for the animation side if it was
By the way, I
like
think your personal animations are
There
cool.
is so many
I'm just a
thoughts for it,
Spider-Man
like,
fan, and that's
they
why I
didn't
criticize the
fully,
animations in the MCU.
sorry, go on.
Yeah, I shut up.
Yeah, go on.
They didn't rely on animation fully. There were so many props and like.
Yeah, but that was still CG at the end, and I watched that video of like it was better because the suits. Yeah, I mean that's not what I'm talking about. I get it. Iron Man
No,
one
I
was
never
pretty
talking
good.
about. I meant
Yeah.
like Iron Man didn't rely on constant changes or
Yeah, yeah,
full
because they
animation
couldn't afford it. Yeah,
workflow. Yeah.
that's true. But yeah, I'm talking more about like it's man, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's they come with those pre-vises and post-vises, and there's so much being decided on that already that like limits the animator so much. And at the same time, when they are on the set, they're not planning properly, I think, for most of these movies, for like how the animation is gonna be made, and then you're locked with the plate because on the set they didn't think about it, but then they made something that would work on previs that looks bad, but they're just thinking, oh, it looks bad because it's previs, the animator will fix it. And then you get this thing is like, man, like I don't even know where to start, and they're like, don't think, just do what the previs says.
Yeah. And there are whole companies just doing credit, right? It wasn't like that before, but they started a whole company just to do credits.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those. Yeah,
Weird, man. That's weird.
ILM does his own previs, I believe. I'm not sure. Framestore had its own company, like inside the company, to do previs.
Oh, okay.
Let me read some chat. By the way, I think your personal animations are cool. I'm just a Spider-Man fan, and that's why I criticize animation in the MCU. That's cool, spectacular. I'm a Spider-Man fan too. How do you know when a scene is ready to render? You have huge scenes, and how do you know if they look right? I wanted to render one frame, my comp would explode. I don't render. I'm an animator. I only animate. I don't do anything else. Just animate. Do you mean like in the movies he don't render his animations? Thank you, Diego. Diego, over here, universe jumping one min, he wants switch next. Okay. I didn't get what Anthony saying. Oh, I saying Diego switches from Twitch to YouTube. I get it. But, man, like,
Yee.
X-Men 97 honestly is me closing my eyes and imagining
Saab
how cool.
specializes in play blast animations.
Exactly.
So good.
I was thinking like everything that I would wanna make is like they did it just the way I wanted it to be, and it's like fuck. I'm so
good.
surprised that in this day and age they made a show like that. I don't know how much you're gonna like it back. I don't wanna like oversell it, but it just hits me perfectly. I think you're gonna have like story problems and stuff like that.
X-Men fan too. I
Yeah.
don't read too many X-Men comics. I'm not a huge X-Men fan, so I don't know how much the story I'll get, but
Well, I think
Can I see that new model sheet?
I-
Just a second.
model sheet. There's no model sheet. This is one of the old drawings that was there. I think this is the one you have. Anyway, so what was I saying?
No.
I forgot what I was saying. Right. This is where we find out
I
nobody.
don't know how much I would like.
Oh yeah,
so I
X-Men
don't know,
stuff.
X-Men stuff.
I think you're gonna I don't know. I mean, man, animation quality differs, but when it's good, it's fucking amazing, and it's so much
First episode
like,
wasn't that impressive,
huh?
by the way.
What?
First episode wasn't that impressive.
What was happening in the first episodes?
Just they meet up, just all
The Sentinel
they
fight in the
introduce
beginning
new
is cool.
character.
The Sentinel fight in the
Yeah.
beginning is cool.
There was no in the beginning, but they put the new guy into the Sentinel fight.
The what?
They put the new guy into the Sentinel fight. Like it was a Sentinel fight, but it was just not animation. What room was it? The
Danger room.
training room, danger room. Yes.
Yeah, but that so because it's not real, you think the animation is less good?
No. I mean, there wasn't much of a fight there.
Yeah, it was short.
Yeah.
What else was happening in the first episodes?
I think mostly reintroducing characters. I think they were looking for some guy with the new kids. They went to a bar. They went somewhere. They were playing basketball.
Yeah, but they used to do that in the old show, and it's ridiculous. It's so 90s. They all have those like tank tops and really bright colored costumes, and Gambit looks like a fucking pimp. It's the best.
Rogue's voice, I did not expect that.
Sugar,
Oh.
come on,
Yeah,
sugar.
I did not expect that at all.
What up?
Oh, so weird.
Alright, guys. I have to step out for a second, but if you're still on, I'll come back on.
What? Oh yeah, you gotta go. Okay, take care, dudes.
Take care.
Take care.
See you later. Bye. There is like really hardcore episodes back.
Okay.
I am pretty
Bye,
sure you'll
G
like
Wall.
it.
By G Wall.
It's like when the action starts, it keeps going for like a good time, and I like it. It has that like just the story, bam, we're on, we're doing it, and it's like fucking insane. It's so cool, and I like the story, and it's but it's ridiculous. You know, it's quite 90s X-Men.
Okay.
You know, like, hey, how are you doing? And the aliens attacked, and now there's a fucking giant spaceship coming because they were all mutants or something like that. It keeps like everything is like high stakes. It's cool. I like it a lot.
I'm sure I told you to read Project Hail Mary many times by now.
Daigo about to make a whole 3D
Read?
cast of Zack in time.
Read or audiobook, like listen Project Hail Mary.
What the fuck is Project Hail Mary? Is it the book you're reading?
I read it like it's been a while. I think it's been like 2 years since I read it.
Oh,
It has been such a good like that book was so good that it just stayed on my mind for a while.
is it a fantasy
You will
novel?
love it too. Yes, it is sci-fi, and it was awesome. Anyway, I love Interstellar too, and we talked about The Man from Earth. Remember, like on the stream,
Yeah.
and I was like, I gotta read something like in that sense. And I went to Audible, bought a book about an immortal woman.
What's her
And
name?
what do you know? It's all about fucking love life. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Why would I give a fuck about the life? She's immortal. Do
Yeah.
something. And I just gave up reading that book. I was so annoyed by it. Then I purchased another one. It was about aliens again. And okay, let me give you a name. I'm sure someone in the chat maybe read it as well.
What do you mean maybe? Our chat is very highly educated, Berg.
I don't think this was a good book. Anyway, it is Dawn, Dawn. It has 4.5 stars. Everybody loves it. I don't like it. This book,
I've heard the Name of the Wind is really good.
name of the I'll check it out. I'll check it out. This book, dude, is about aliens. And I was so bored throughout reading it. I was so bored.
Are you talking about Michael Rosen? Bedtime stories.
No, I don't know what that is. I'm not a huge book reader, by the way. I don't read much books except fantasy books, and I just gotten started getting into some other stuff. Like I read American Gods, like it was a TV show.
You read American Gods?
Yeah, yeah. It's been a long time since I read it though.
Do you know a girl who read American Gods?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Anyway,
Why would you read American
We'll
Gods?
talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, this
I did find something, didn't I?
this book about aliens. Huge war goes on in Earth, and most of the population dies. It's a fucking nuclear war. The world is uninhabitable, and a woman wakes up to find herself in a basically a cell. Aliens saved her, and it has been like so long, and they are trying to fix Earth. Such a
Oh.
good concept. Such a good concept.
And then
You know what
nothing
this book is
happens. What?
This book is about fucking humans.
What do you
Human
mean?
psychology. Why?
That's, oh, that sounds cool to me, actually.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
It sounds super cool. So what, they're trying to figure out how human psychology works?
I guess, yeah, that was the main point, and, fucking shits anyway. And I'm still on the lookout for a good book. I have bought a new one called The Stand by Steven Spielberg. Wait,
Şipil.
that's not him. Wait, who was it?
King.
The fucking famous writer?
King? Stephen King?
Stephen King, yes. And let's see what's that about. It seems to be not sci-fi or fantasy, but more like maybe apocalyptic. Kinda, I'm not sure. And I bought a fantasy book called The Mistborn. But I think I bought a random order. Like, it's not the first book, I think, so I'm not reading that.
What was it
Why
called?
did I come here? The Mistborn.
The Mistborn.
Yeah.
I think the climate is changing a lot with everything. Like, I look at memes and stuff too, and I know it a little bit of it is because I showed interest to it, so I'm getting bombarded by it. But everyone is like ADHD and trauma and psychology, and it's so much of that. I think it's making its way into like different media, like fantasy media as well.
It's good to have a well thought out characters and stuff. I'm happy with it, but if that's the main object of your thing, like I don't care about it that much. What I want was from these books was that that I got from reading those books, the unknown, adventuring into the unknown, figuring new stuff out, like. That is such a good feeling to me, listening, and I just want to know what happens next. What are they gonna find? What's gonna happen? And I never got that from these books.
Yeah,
I just said it, like I watched that movie with my mouth open. That movie was so good for me.
I like that movie too. Oh man, something happens now. I can't use the size of my Cintiq. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Disappointed.
Anyway, do you have any books, movies, anything like that stuff that you can?
Yeah, if you like reading stuff, oh, there you go. That's the problem. Click on each target as it appears. Oh, I didn't click on the target. Are you guys seeing this? Try again.
Calibration failed, sir.
Does it say calibration failed?
I'm sure Bjorn will be able to fix the tablet.
Yeah, it doesn't work. And it's a stupid thing. It's because of this stupid thing, I think. This is where...
I just read things with drawings.
Name of the Wind is highly recommended to me because of its very cool magic system. So I think you will like it back.
Name of the Wind. Okay, I'll like it. I like a good. Dude, the moment I realized everything I read when I was young was based on D&D, I was really that just destroyed my trust in everything.
Why? That just means you like D&D.
It does, but it also means that the stuff I like was not like the books weren't original in their own
Man, they're
world.
all
It was
Lord
just
of the
part of
Rings.
it.
Literally everything
Yeah,
we like is Lord of the Rings.
yeah. That made me sad, man. That made me sad.
It's okay, dude. Uh, Everything is something with something, you know?
Wise words.
No, but like, I mean, like Star Wars is, you know, samurais, samurai logic, samurai lore, samurai
Yeah,
master relationships, but with sci-fi. And Jurassic Park
yeah.
is like a
That was
horror
deep,
thriller
Zack.
with animals. Thank you. They're all something with something. It's never like completely original. D&D is Lord of the Rings, but a game.
Hey, have you
World
guys
of the
seen the
Warcraft
3D
is
adaptation of the original Batman show?
Lord of the Rings, but
Warcraft is just
Warhammer.
no. Warcraft is Warhammer. Yeah, I was gonna say. By the way, read Project Hail Mary or listen to it while working.
I
It is
can't,
such a
man.
good story.
I can't listen to stories in audiobooks.
Why you don't do lip sync most of the time?
No, I know. It's just when it's a story, when it's like when if someone is explaining something, I can listen to it. But whenever I try to listen to a novel as an audiobook, I just cannot connect at all. I have to like
Oh,
because when they start talking about like this character just entered the room, I start imagining the room that the person is in, and I either get completely lost in what I'm doing, or I completely miss what's being said to me. And usually I completely miss what's being said, and halfway through I realize, fuck, I wasn't listening the last, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and I don't know what's going on. It really sucks. I got Audible thinking like I can just read Lord of the Rings again, as in I never read it, or like Warcraft books again, because I did actually read them. That's why I originally got into it, but I really can't. If this stupid like personal development stuff that I do is, it feels like there's someone talking to me, and I can do that, no problem. But novels I can't. Do you not struggle?
I do struggle with things that I don't find enjoyable, but Project Hail Mary was such a good book that I was focused on it most of the time.
Yeah, but then how do you
I get
work?
what you're saying.
How do you work if you're actually enjoying it though?
I guess depends on the work I do. I remember pausing some of the times to focus on work if it required my more
Hmm.
focus. And most of the stuff that I did was repetitive, just
Hmm.
I did, the cards, I just paint them. And the painting I did doesn't require me thinking.
There you go. Graphic designer in a nutshell.
That wasn't about graphic design. You literally painted the cards. It was about painting.
Just trying to be a dick. You heard it here. I just paint. I don't even think. Yeah, no, I get it. In animation, there's also a lot of that. Can't talk at all about what I'm doing, but
It's not the flow. Like once you are in that flow, it just happens.
yeah. But animation also has like if I'm animating, let's say I'm doing a character's hair. After I do the head, which I need to focus and like properly do the head, then doing the hair is just like repeating the exact same thing over and over again. Then that's when I could listen to something like what you're saying.
Mhm.
Uh oh, someone's piling up shit for me to take out.
I'm taking that.
No, I will.
I will.
Don't take my job.
You have different jobs too. And some of them I really can't take.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah. I miss reading fantasy novels.
Okay, in my life, I have read 3 books so fast and so focused that I thought I was a good reader. That was the first 3 books of Warcraft novels. I was at the school and I was like, do you know how they give you once upon a blue moon, they gave you the job of just sitting there doing security or some stuff?
Security. We're in the army.
No, man, high school. I was for a day. I was supposed to sit down in front of the door entrance
Mhm.
and just do stuff. I don't even remember. I finished a book that day, and that was the first Warcraft novel.
Wow. I read
And
books when I was in the army. I finished like 3 books, but I don't even remember what I read.
oh my god, that's sad.
Yeah, it was so boring. There was nothing to do. I kept reading books. I don't even remember honestly what I read. My mom gave me a bunch of stuff, and I was like, "This is so boring," but it's better than everything else. Um,
The army, I suppose, was a true ADHD nightmare. Huh?
it's because you can't get out of it. It teaches
Wait,
you.
Zack was in the army.
Yes, I was. It teaches you to cope with it, which is not great because it taught me how to get out of jobs, how to be sleazy, how to, it teaches you how to be a lazy person, how to be
Oh,
smart enough
that's
to be
sad.
lazy. Yeah, that really destroyed my whole moral compass of like always do the right thing, always make sure you push yourself, always do more than that's required. And I went to the army, I was like, oh, always do less, always try to figure out
By pleasure or by obligation?
by obligation, dude, by pleasure.
Yes.
How was the army? It
Wow,
was my
going to
pleasure.
the army.
No, it really taught me
LMAO.
because the army works like shut up, listen, and it's like shut up, just don't talk. Hey, stop talking, and you can't explain yourself for anything, and nothing makes sense. So you're kind of locked in this situation. There's only like you're higher up, and there's person who are higher than you, there's person who's lower than you, and there is no other conversation. There is no logic to anything being done. One guy like peeks his head out of a building, looks around, goes
Hey,
like,
Zack,
Diego,
can you draw
Jay.
some girls for us?
Okay, I did tell some army stories already, I guess. But like someone picks his head out and goes like, Diego, Jay, you come with me, and then that person does that. 2 people carries like a bunch of fucking boxes for hours, and then still has to come back and do the rest of the training. You don't get rest or anything like that because you did that. Meanwhile, no one cares that you did that. No one remembers that you did that because you're just a peon. Then you learn. Okay, so how do I not? How do I make sure that doesn't happen to me again? Because you can't go and say, "Hey man, you keep asking me to do that," and like my feet hurts, I'm dying here. You can't say anything like that. So you just go like, "Okay, I just won't stand next to where the door is," and then you realize, huh? When you wake up in the morning and you line up, they split people off by like every 10 people, and then some people has to clean the kitchen, some people has to clean the bathroom, and some people has to clean the smoking area, which is basically sitting on a bench outside. And then you start thinking like, huh, like if you did the kitchen last day, there is no telling that you're not gonna do the kitchen now, or if you do the bathroom, there's no saying you're not gonna do the bathroom, and you can't be like, hey guys, don't you think it would be more fair if you all took like a day? It's like, shut up, you do what you're told. And they're like, okay, what if I was a little bit late, in the morning, but not too late. And then you're counting people and seeing like, okay, if I'm the 43rd guy, I get the smoking area job. And then you keep doing that. And then other people wake up on it, and it's the whole system is based around about like being smart enough to get out of job. And I hate that I gained those skills. It's there's so much of it.
Most basic Turkish skills, man.
Yeah, just like yeah, I wasn't flexing my Turkish muscles enough, I guess. Although Turkish people are very, very hardworking and everywhere in the world, I think they're. I mean, we get a bad rep for a bunch of other stuff, but whoever works with a Turkish
Hard
person,
work,
yeah,
but also you relax, man. Like when I see people here in Canada or North America, like United States, I think United States is the worst offender of this, but their life becomes work in a sense that like it consumes your everything. You become your work. And I see that happen here, and
I don't know
especially
how that
States. That
would
doesn't
be.
happen in Turkey.
Well, because in Turkey everyone hates their job.
Yeah, but they are hardworking, but they still find time to relax and drink tea.
No, but yeah, but they don't like the job they're doing though. That's why
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know. It's I don't really know anyone in Turkey who likes their job. It's I don't know. It's
But like in United States, do you think people like their job or is it about money?
I don't know, but when you're
Because
describing someone whose life becomes his job and like your job becomes his life, that's me. And
I wouldn't say that. No, you are not working overtime for the company. You are not doing things to make the company better. You are not doing things
I
to earn more money, more reputation, more like
not
it
more
is
money,
about your
but I
driving
was
force.
doing everything else before.
Was it like, were you trying to climb up the company ladder? Were you
Yes.
trying to fuck people over
No.
to get to where you were?
That's
And,
not how animation works. But I was constantly, I was constantly at the office. I was constantly
I,
working
I
not
don't,
for me.
but yeah, but I don't think of you when I think of the people that their work becomes their life. Like, I guess the driving force, like their overall agenda and the goal is so much different than yours. I think that's why.
Okay, I'll take that. So, yes, if you're not doing Zack in time, you're a workaholic. If you're doing Zack in time, you good. Now, but I get what you're saying. I don't know. I don't know how it is in States. Oh, because you're working for States now. That's why all these
I am,
opinions.
yeah, man, it's crazy.
That's where the opinions come from.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, what is my pull-up record? 0.
Dude, I did one unassisted pull-up. The second is half.
Congratulations back.
How how close am I to you? Your peak performance?
0. I've never done an unassisted pull-up.
You never done it?
No,
I did one. I remember. You were sending me stuff.
yeah, but that wasn't a full pull-up. That wasn't my chest hitting the bar.
Oh, okay. I think my first one is very assisted with my feet giving me more push. The second one, I can barely make it to my head.
What do you mean your second one?
What about
So-
push-ups?
I am just standing, holding the bar. I pull myself up with the assist of my feet. My feet is touching the ground. I do a full pull-up. Then I let myself go down. My feet don't touch the floor anymore, and I can only pull myself until my head hits the bar. Not hit, but,
That's
let's
still
say.
pretty good.
Is it okay?
Yeah, on top of your head.
Yeah.
That's still good. It's
Okay.
I'm not bad at push-ups. I don't know how much I used to do. At some point I was doing like 20, 25 when I was first losing weight. I haven't done that in a while though. I don't remember if 25 was a lot or not. I mean, for me it was, because I was super fucking fat.
I don't think I can do
Cool.
25 push-ups, man. I tried. I think I can do like 10 to 15. 15, I think my max.
I don't know where I would be now. I don't think I can do 25 right now. But last time I was working out, which was in October, I was still doing like 10, I think.
I took a long break too. I just started like a month and a half ago again. My progress has been so much faster because my body, my muscle memory knows where to go. You know.
Yeah,
I think if you start again, you'll get there.
I wanna do it. I was just waiting for the tattoo to finish, and there's one session left, and I'm waiting. Did you just almost fall?
Yeah, from laughter. Why are you kidding, dude?
Sup?
Sup?
Yo. How you doing? Oh, is that a little... Oh,
Yo, sup?
I like it. Yo, sup?
How are the prisoners arch enemy number 2?
I'm not following this arch enemy stuff. I don't know what you're on about. Wait a second. Am I about to finish yet another animation, but have it cleaned up already?
Sup if you need help, blink twice.
Hello.
I don't
I
get
just
it.
came back. If you said that, I think I didn't hear you.
I didn't.
Okay.
Berk, what do you think of my new style?
Yes.
What style?
The storyboard thing where I narrated, so the whole thing is done.
I think I like it a lot this time. This one was so much better than the last one.
Really?
Last one was fun. The last one was fun, but this really, I was following the story, man.
Cool. It's weird to do it like this because I have like ideas of what I wanted to do, and I was like, so I wish I could do that. I really want to do that. And then I did it and I was like, oh, that sucks. And then I had to go back and rechange all of it. Which
What do you mean that sucks?
the other version of this video I made was more accurate to my
Oh,
original
Rockstar
vision
said
to
I
it.
wasn't a good fit. That sucks.
That does suck, Jay. Sorry to hear. But yeah, it's like one of the first times that I wish I wanted to do something, and normally I couldn't do it, and that's why I'm like, if I could do it, that would be cool. But I did do it, and it was like, oh no, it's just it was a bad idea. Yeah, so I re-recorded it and I made it more fun and stuff. So
Okay. How many takes did this one take?
oh,
Dang,
more,
Jay didn't know you played music.
a lot more. I've edited the audio and stitched it together and stuff. You can't really tell, can you? It just looks like one
No, I
recording.
couldn't. I thought it was one recording, yeah.
It's not. It's I've stitched it, played with the audios and stuff like that. Sorry to hear that, Jay. Would have been cool to have you working at Rocksteady so you could spoil everything to us. What did you wanted to see before, Diego? I didn't get it. You said, can I see the turntable again? I think I have to split my YouTube into a bunch of different parts or something like that.
Parts?
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing so many different things, and the fans of one thing is not necessarily a fan of the other thing, and I'm just
I think that you would just kill some of the stuff you did. I think your content output is good for one channel.
I don't know. I feel like if you come here and you wanna see about Spider Core updates, you look at the videos and it's like Jesus fucking Christ, there's all this shit that you don't care about, and to find the right one is a mess.
But you have an audience that you can take people from, you know? The other way, you just lose them.
You don't lose them. It's I don't know. I think it's the more professional way to split it into like different parts. Like I wouldn't take Zack in Time to its own thing, for example, because that definitely doesn't have a strong enough audience to be able to support it by itself. But if these like Spider-Man recording stuff works, because they already, the previous video I made already is a lot more interesting to people than the Zack in Time stuff. I can take all of those videos because I want to make like a 5 episodes miniseries. I can make that to its own thing, and Spider Core thing maybe.
5-episode miniseries? That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna have like one episode with Avengers, one episode with X-Men, one episode with Fantastic Four, and then I'm gonna have Peter teach Miles
Hey, man,
for
just
2 episodes.
Let's do 10 minutes of, like, I say let's do, but do 10 minutes of Zack in Time.
1 minute, yeah. I wanna do that too. It's, man, I'm just riding the train, you know.
Yeah.
There's gonna be another hit with Zack in Time, and I'm gonna get like super pumped up about it. And it's kind of happening now because this is probably the best animation I ever did in 2D. What I'm doing right now, it's fucking. I love this so much. The last 2 frames needs to be finished, but it looks so cool. I mean, I'm enjoying it myself.
That's a fact.
It will, if I keep doing this on Thursdays, it's gonna kick back that Zack in Time feeling again.
Why? Oh.
I want to do more stuff. Hey, David. How's it going, man? Man, he disappears and he comes back. He always comes back. If you look to the north,
Hey,
David comes back. How's
what's
it going,
new?
David? What is new?
Oh, David.
There's so many things, David. If you look at the channel, I started doing this thing where I narrate the videos I make now. A couple of those we did. We got into some Blender stuff with Zack and Time. There's some cool modeling updates happening with the Spider game. Zack and Time game I'm doing right now. We're at the second character Stray. We're cleaning up some of her animations. What else do we do? Do you remember? Oh yeah, we did that
Nicely.
whole Avatar game. In the middle of all this, we made like a whole Avatar game.
Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Growing the community.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, very slowly we add into the roster. There's people who come and go, and then there's people who stay.
I go.
You go.
I go.
Daigo.
When are you planning on ending this?
I
game?
saw the Iron Spider versus Venom. Nice stuff.
Oh, that's quite old. Check out the spider symbiote park. That's pretty funny. It probably didn't get suggested to you because I'm swearing a lot in it and YouTube is already attacking it.
Oh yeah, I saw that
Okay,
too.
flickers.
Ha.
What did you say back?
I said mother flicker.
Yeah.
Also, I asked when are you planning on ending the stream?
Midnight-ish probably.
What
So
time is it now then?
it's 9.
Okay.
Why are you asking?
I wanna pump you up
You wanna pump me up?
about going to the gym and being more active on the WhatsApp channel that I sent photos to.
Did you?
Yes.
Man, I stopped checking all of my notifications.
David, have you seen the dog video?
I feel like I am kinda done.
The dog
Just
video.
need a little bit more muscle.
I'm back to fasting now. Back intermediate
fine, that's
fasting, and I'm keeping it
I
pretty
think I haven't.
tight to it. Even when I go to the office, I haven't fucked it up yet.
That's awesome.
And I am running. I'm trying to run faster again instead of just running.
Share it on the WhatsApp.
Yeah, I actually do it. I can send you I can send you today's picture. I just saw that you sent videos now at this. Oh my god, what was the man? The middle fucking picture looks like you're doing that. My pants in my deck thing.
The fuck is that? Let me check. Oh shit.
The angle looks like. Whenever I run, I send Justina a picture. I can send it to you.
Okay.
Keep it up, Saab. Health is wealth.
Is it?
I'm not so sure about
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Health is good. I might actually end this stream a bit sooner than I thought.
Do it.
Did you receive a message that
Yeah.
made you do that? Okay.
Ollie is messaging me, is trying to get me to go
Oh
out.
no, don't do it.
And I've been trying to go out with him for a long time, and he's gonna go to Denmark. So
Oh,
this might be my last chance to see him.
yeah. Go see him. Say hi from me.
David, never mind.
Oh my god! Dude, so there is this guy, we call him the serial killer. He looks like a serial killer, and he keeps going to bars and sits by himself and like he stares at girls and stuff. It's so like he looks so eerie. And well, we nicknamed him Among Us the serial killer guy because Brighton's a quite small place. You keep running into the same people all the time. And this is a guy that we keep running into. And Ollie just sent me a video of him singing in an
Wow.
open music night, and it's not good.
Maybe he's just trying to find friends.
That's what I said too. But yeah, I always try to approach it like that. Maybe he's just a shy guy or something like that. But he feels a bit too off. But again, I'm sure a lot of people think I'm off. That made Justina laugh. So you are off as fuck. Justina.
Yeah.
What are your plans regarding what I said earlier? Do you think you will join us?
100% no, but you do.
Wow, that's
No, it's not about that.
my god.
What kind of question is that? Not even a chance. But you so should go.
Movie night.
Oh, I'm gonna have a movie night, yeah.
Yeah, we will one day over the rainbow. La la, not today.
Why you
Sarp will do a live stream of Gora.
What's Gora? Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. It's gonna be like Gora in your nuts or something like that.
No, it's DJ Yılmaz.
Oh, no, man. Have you watched it recently?
No.
Oh, it's just cringe town.
do it?
Movie.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more frame. Then I'm gonna leave because I think this animation ends a bit abruptly. We don't like it.
Man, the weather looks so good outside. What time is it? 4. If I go
Adventure time!
Tim Hortons and work from there, I may not be able to speak to you, but I'll work from Tim Hortons. There's no upside to that, but I'll be outside walking for a little while.
Those things are good. People should do those things all the time. Also, I'm gonna leave, so don't bank on me.
It would
Man,
be nice talking to you.
yes, it is nice talking to you.
Yes, call me later.
Call on me, baby. Call on. Okay, anyway, I'll stop being stupid.
Yeah.
It's just like
Bye,
part of
everyone.
focusing thing. I think you do it too, Berk.
I do it too, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm too focused, I just don't wanna interact with the person. I just do stuff like that.
No, that's not why I'm doing this. Goddamn back, Jesus. That's not why I'm doing it. It's just my
I know.
mind
I do that too.
attaches to the closest possible song lyric
Yep.
to survive
Well,
this.
it's Bananaa. Hadi.
Hadi,
Görüşürüz.
bye. It seems something
Do
happens.
you remember?
Do you remember? Don't remember. It seems like something seems to happen every time on Thursdays. Thursday's stream is the one that always gets hit by life, which I really don't want it to, but you know, it is what it is. I didn't know she had that much tit on her. Yeah, so sorry guys, I'm gonna have to finish this one and then go. My god, we should do a ranking. I would really enjoy that. We should do like a ranking of all of my videos and which one we like the most, like a tier list. Because that's not egotistical at all.
When?
I don't know, I don't even know what videos I made. There's too much to go through. We'd have to limit it to the last 6 months or something. Oh, this one's missing an arm.
Saab, you must release an "Is the game for Android" meme video. It will go viral.
Yeah, if you guys could do that thing. I wanted to do that, but yeah, I need a bunch of those like YouTube comments that people asking for that. I have a plan, and this new style of narrating thing I started to is actually gonna work perfectly for it, even though that's not why I was thinking. But yeah, it would be amazing if we could somehow get enough of those videos.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, I need someone to do that. I definitely don't have time to do that. I would pay someone on Fiverr to do that, but I literally don't know what to type in. Go through my YouTube comments and take screenshots of it. This is too cool. This is too cool, man. I don't know what the
If
fuck
you
I'm
pay
doing.
me, I can do it for you.
How much do you want? Although I don't think that's a good idea to pay you guys to do something. Then it's gonna start the relationship of like, oh, I'll do it if you pay this. And it's not good. Then like every time we talk
Well,
about
you do
something.
have 400 videos.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be it's gonna be like out of 3 videos. There's only 3 spider core videos. Man, this is just fucking insanely good. I'm just fucking loving this. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Can't believe I did that. I shouldn't have done Stray next.
Well, we know you're a millionaire, lol. Him.
I saw I'm not. What was I saying? I shouldn't have done Stray first and second because I can tell from now on it's only gonna go up. Honestly, all the characters are gonna be better and better and better. Poor Zack. He's gonna end up being the worst. This is the weird thing about like making these projects. You always improve while you're doing it. The first thing to the last thing ends up looking nothing alike.
You hear the guys. They'd rather exploit us than pay us money.
Do you think that would be better, Jay, to do that, to pay you guys for stuff? And then you would attract all these people to the stream that just wants to get paid, and you would get like overflooded with people offering to do like random stuff for money. I know how that goes because I did I paid once for something on Instagram to
Could I do it?
to have my video be visible on that guy's channel, and everyone found out that I paid for that, and I got flooded with so many messages. Hey, I'll do that, I'll do that, I'll do that. Do you want to go match? Like I get like spammed so much of like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds for months of like people saying like, here are the discount lists, here's that, it's like constantly. And I paid like, I don't know, like $8 or something like that, and I had to pay for it. I had to pay for it with regret, essentially. That wasn't a smart idea to do. Did I just do this?
If you make me an offer, I can start now.
1 schmeckles. Do you even have a PayPal account or something like that, Ants? No, that's a bad idea. No. I'm not gonna turn our relationship into...
What is PayPal?
Great.
A one-to-one art feedback he'll accept.
Yeah, I can do that, Jay. But you don't have to do anything for me to do that for you.
I only use you for your experience.
I'll take it. That being said, my brain froze. What was I did that video. I'm just gonna take that video. Was it here? Is this the video that I just made? This is the old one. Oh man, I keep forgetting where I save stuff. Did I do it on desktop? Oh yeah, Stray Update 2. Fucking hell, this looks amazing. I love it. What is that weird flickering on the skirt? So what's happening here? Skirt goes up here. Oh, it comes back there and goes back up again. That we gotta fix very quickly. If you guys wanna do it, do it. But I'm not gonna pay money for it. It's a very bad idea. I think that would fuck up the whole relationship we have. I need every comment about Android made on my videos. Just people asking for it to come to Android. Or asking, is it for mobile? Or is it just for PC? You know, everything to do with that. And
I will do it for 5 schmackles. Him back. I hear exploit.
Yeah, that's 5 schmackles is doable.
Okay, deal. RIC seems like an exciting job. Good luck, people.
Benzi. Oh, Benzi. Ba ba ba ba ba. He's at it again, guys. He's doing his thing. He's doing that thing that he does, which is to not get involved.
Hi, Diego.
Which one did I say?
What do you mean, Band C? Won't it be fun?
This is the old one. I'm so confused. Boom, that's the one.
I get 5 cookies as well from it.
It's just schmeckles, which is a nonsense word. Ah, my brain hurts. Where's the desktop? Everything always desktop. Oh, I didn't click move at the end of it. Maybe I can do it afterwards. So that would be... Oh, it already did it as a move. Perfect. No preview available for this file. Okay. Put it in the start encoding.
Oh, I just checked his SH Mackle's food. Hey, who removes the slow mode?
What do you mean slow mode?
I did.
Alright guys, that is it for today. I will see you all later. Take care. Have a good time. I would appreciate it if you guys can find those like comments, and I don't know what the ratio of it would be, but like it would be great if they were all the same ratio. But yeah, don't worry about it if you don't have time for it. Anyways, I'm gonna run now. Take care, guys. Have a good time. Keep animating and modeling and being artsy fartsy. It's night. Alright. Bye bye.
Oh bye.
The stream is ending. Yeah, it's ending early today. I'm sorry. I have to see a friend before he goes to Denmark.
Looks like.
Okay, bye. Bye bye.